The last of the judges to lead Israel was the prophet Samuel. Samuel had been given to the Lord as an infant by his mother, and he grew up in the temple under the care of Eli the priest. He heard the voice of the Lord at an early age, and everyone in the whole land recognized Samuel as a prophet of the Lord. But as Samuel grew old and the time came to consider who would be the next leader of Israel, the people looked at Samuel's sons. They saw men who did not live as upright a life as their father, and they did not want them to be leaders of Israel. So they said to Samuel, "We want a king. All the other nations have a king. We want a king too." One day a man named Saul was out with his servant looking for their donkeys that had run away. They looked and looked, but could find them. The servant said, "There is a seer, which is like a fortune teller, who lives in this town. I have some money. Let's go ask the seer where the donkeys are." The seer was actually the prophet Samuel. When Saul came into the town, the Lord told Samuel, "This is the man I spoke to you about. He will govern my people." Samuel invited him to dinner, where Saul was given a place of honor and served the choicest part of the roast. After dinner, Samuel anointed Saul's head with olive oil and made him king. The word Messiah literally means anointed. Saul became a Messiah for Israel that day when he was anointed king. The anointing of Saul as king anticipates the anointing of the one who would come to establish the kingdom of heaven. Christ is the Greek translation of the word Messiah. When we talk about Jesus the Christ, we are talking about Jesus the Messiah, the one anointed and chosen to be king of the kingdom of heaven. This has been a Minute at the Manger.